Hi, this is Ben Shapiro with Reality Check. Are you ready, gang? The stage has now been set for Hillary Clinton's big presidential run. For months, leftists in politics and the media have told Americans that the nation's women are under unprecedented threat. They're in danger of being raped on our college campuses, assaulted in their homes, and underpaid in the workplace. Presumably, the only one who can save us is a woman who grew up rich, married a famous politician, rode his coattails to first lady status, became a senator because of her husband, became Secretary of State because of her husband, and now will save us because of her husband. Here's the reality. Things have never been better for women in the United States. Let's start with the supposed income gap. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, like all the other Democrat leaders, says that women make 78 cents for every dollar a man makes. This is nonsense. Reality. Women work less hours than men. Women who work 40-hour weeks earn 88% of what men make. It's also nonsense, by the way, that women and men who work more than 40 hours per week work the same number of hours overall. Women who are married and have kids, it turns out, often take the time out to have their kids, which is what my wife did. She's in medical school. She took a year off to have our baby, which is why single women who have not married earn 96% of what men make. That other 4% gap, well, that includes the fact that men work riskier jobs and take on jobs with a higher risk of firing. Statistically, men actually prefer risk, while women prefer security when it comes to labor. Men also tend to spend their college years on non-liberal arts subjects in greater numbers than women, and they're more likely to ask the boss for a raise. In fact, the numbers are even better than that for women. Time magazine reported in 2010, quote, in 147 out of 150 of the biggest cities in the United States, the median full-time salaries of young women are 8% higher than those of the guys in their peer group. By the way, 58% of those who have post-bachelor's degrees in America are women. As Mark Perry and Andrew Biggs write in the Wall Street Journal, the numbers President Obama and his allies cite are, quote, fundamentally misleading and economically illogical. Okay, now as for the notion that women are battling against a so-called war on reproductive rights. First off, nobody has the right to kill an unborn child. That's not a reproductive right. Second, contraception has never been cheaper or more widely available. Congratulations! Condoms cost 20 cents per pop. So let's say that you're really randy, and that means that you want to go at it 5 times a week. That's $1 a week, folks. That's $4 a month. You gonna go broke on $4 a month? Birth control pills cost no more than $50 a month. Requiring a nun to pay for your birth control is not, it turns out, a right. Actually, it's more like a violation of the nun's right to religious freedom. On to sexual assault. Public awareness of sexual assault and domestic abuse is obviously a worthwhile cause with which everyone agrees. It is worth noting, however, that there has never been a rapist in human history who decided not to rape thanks to a public service announcement from Joe Biden. But the implication that sexual assault is on the rise, that's nonsense too. Reality. From 1995 to 2010, sexual assault victimizations declined 58% according to government statistics. Domestic violence fell 63% between 1994 and 2012. Serious intimate partner violence against women dropped 72% from 1994 to 2011. So here's the deal. It's a great time to be a woman, which means that we don't need Hillary Clinton and her magical X chromosomes to save the day.